In this report of a 9th Age battle, the Sylvan Elves dropped everything, trying to be king of the lake forest. It's a forest feature, while the Dwarfs would be kings of the hill. It's a frontline clash deployment, and the Sylvan Elves attempt to go first. You now see the counter deployment underway by the Dwarves. The Sylvan Elves advance on the flank around the impassable tower. The Slayers lose one Slayer to poison fire, and 5 clan warriors, Dwarves, are lost to unity in divergence. A couple of Slayers also to ice and fire. And the forests are moved to make way for the host of Dryads. This forest is the objective which the Dwarves will have to catch, and the mountain is the Elves' objective.
Dwarves first round. Reversed the main units. Magic phase boosted hard target and ruining on the big unit, that unit, and that unit just hard target. Then shooting, took 3 wounds of
The Avatar of Nature?
Yeah, and 2 guys from that unit.
Yeah,
and that was fuck.
From this point of view, very lucky that we lost few forest rangers. Well, the Avatar wishes he was behind the mountain. Charges to declare, yup, nope, says the Dwarfs. They lose 1 copter in the Sylvan Elf turn. And
That's it.
that's it. But that copter was very threatening to the flank of the whole Sylvan Elf army. So the Sylvan Elves have arranged to meet the 1 copter.
Second turn for the Dwarfs. Stand more in the same area. Miners come in and have some fun with some archers. Almost wipe them out. 1 Geocopter fly around the bird and take one out. And shot some rights and took out 4. And just buffed my units.
The Sylvan Elves in turn 3 shoot down 6 miners with poison shots and help from the archers. The other archers retreat into the forest. And the copter is shot down with ice and fire. The cannon is run down by the Wild Huntsman, and the combined charge of the Forest Rangers takes the Forest Rangers overrun into the Slayers. Summer's Growth on the Dryads, an attribute on the Tree Man, who has 4 wounds. In turn 3, the miners shoot down the 4 archers, and these clan dwarfs use their Ban of Relentless Company, marching up into the Dryads. The other clans, without the characters, come on the side, and the Dragon Seeker, among the Seekers, kills 8 Forest Rangers single-handedly. They overrun into the Wild Huntsman with a reroll to hit. There's 1 angry dwarf on the table, and it might just be enough. In turn 4, the Sylvan Elves chaff with the eagle, so that the dwarf unit can't come in before the Sylvan Elf turn. Archers shoot down all but 1 miner. The other sentinels shoot down 1 wound on the Seeker rare unit. The Wild Huntsmen make up the altar, killing it, and overrun into the stone thrower, but the Dragon Seeker killed 4 Wild Huntsmen single-handedly. The last Wild Huntsman was killed on You're Coming With Me special rule strike, and the 2 Seekers were killed, but the Dragon Seeker is left. He has 2 wounds left as well. And the Avatar is chaffing. In round 4, the Dwarfs are charging. Charging the Eagle. Charging the Eagle and the Druids and the Avatar. The Avatar is charged, and the Eagle fled because this minor caused the combat with the Druids to be fought as the Dwarfs overrun, the Clansmen overrun, in this turn, the Dwarf turn. They get -1 to wound cast on them, the Dwarves. Now we're in the combat phase. The Spear Elves are charged in the side here by the King's unit of Clan. 14 or 12 Spearmen die, 1 flees. We're now into the Dwarf turn 5. They are charged again by the Clansman unit and flee onwards. The redirect goes into the Druids, a 10 charge. About 10 Dwarves die here, no wounds on the Avatar of Nature. The Wild Huntsmen failed their charge in turn 5 on the rear of the King's Clans unit, so they got far away from that danger, the Clansmen did. The Wild Huntsmen on the other side of the table killed both of the war machines of the Dwarfs, and the Dragon Seeker was killed by Master of Stone. Here comes the Vengeance Seeker with 2 wounds left. It's the only angry dwarf left on the table who can single-handedly do anything. Isn't that so, Vengeance Seeker? Okay, I'm cutting the commentary on the Vengeance Seeker. This clan unit runs in round 6 after losing Steadfast against the Avatar. In the 6th round of the Sylvan Elves, it's charged by the Wild Huntsman and the Eagle, but it escapes, fleeing. It only fails to rally in the 6th Dwarf turn. The Avatar overruns into the Vengeance Seeker, and the Wild Huntsman charge in the Sylvan Elves 6th turn. The Druids rally again and are charged in the Dwarf 6th turn. Let's recap. There's a lot of death on the battlefield there. The fleeing units are the Clan Dwarfsmen and this elf. Other than that, you have the King's unit with all the characters and clansmen. They finally catch the Druids in the last battle in pursuit and kill it. They were not interested in holding the forest. They chose to chase the Druids. So the elves are king of the hill. The few elves that are left. The strategical conclusions of this battle.
The victory was lost for the Dwarf because of they don't want to rally, and then not possible to take the stand and cancel the objective, and I lost half a point for them. That's the loss for the Dwarf, reason for loss of the Dwarf this game.
Yeah, agreed. And the Druids got away every time they fled.
Yeah. Moved 1 inch more than the Dwarfs every time.
1 inch?
1 inch. 1 fucking inch. Fuck.